Hey everyone, Joe here, and welcome to this navigation video on RAD150 radiographic pathology. What I want to do in this video is go over these links real quick, but most importantly is for you to understand how the modules are going to work. I have to say this before I forget, is that the reason why people struggle with this course is because they're not either one, self-motivated, or two, organized. You have to understand that I'm not going to be in front of you in a classroom telling you when things are due. Yes, I will come down in between, after Judd's class or Russ's class to say hi or to give you a reminder, but I don't always do that. You have to know how these modules work. So I highly recommend you get a calendar and you write down, or you make reminders, or you have alerts letting you know that certain things are due. And it's really not that difficult. But I find that halfway through the semester, a lot of students are forgetting to do assignments, and those mean absences because those are considered an absence. And the next thing you know, they've got 3 or 4 absences and they're looking at 5 to 10 points off. So just giving you that warning now. Now I'm going to get to modules in a second, but these other ones real quick. Obviously, if you found this video, you've already found course kickoff start here. Announcements, here are some announcements. I got a nice welcome announcement for you. You don't have to check this all the time, because whenever I make an announcement, I check off a box that ensures that it goes to your email. So hopefully you have that North Shore email linked up to any other emails that you have. So I'm going to be doing that. The syllabus is where you're going to find the syllabus. Make sure you study that syllabus, because there is a syllabus quiz as part of your first module. Modules where you're going to find the material that we cover. And like I said, we're going to go over that in more detail. Research paper, I'm not going to talk much more about it. You have a 6 to 8 page paper that's due the week of Thanksgiving. For more information, look for the video underneath this one. And class questions. If you have any questions related to the material or the class course itself, you can ask it here, because it's like a forum. So anything that you ask in class questions will be shared with everyone else, and everyone else will benefit from that answer. Therefore, if you have something of a personal nature you want to mention, email me directly. Do not put it in class questions. And final exam, pretty self-explanatory. It's final exam. So let's discuss modules. So if I open up modules here, I'm going to start by talking about module 2, and I'll explain why in a second. But module 2, you open it up, it's going to look very similar to the old classes that we took, that you had with me last year. Tells you the objectives, the reading. What I've done is I've taken the reading and put it into a nice summarized fashion. This isn't a bad link to look at. If you look at it, it's going to have everything summarized right there. And then you've got the video lesson plans. So, some people like to listen, are listen learners. Some people are visual learners, and this kind of takes care of both of those. If you like to read, then you've got the book, and you've got that Reader's Digest version here. So look at those videos. They're beautiful. And we've got assignments. We have 3 assignments due for module 2, 1, 2, and 3, and then the exam. So that's what's inside every module. But this is what I want you to understand. If we look at a calendar coming up, module 2 is actually going to begin. Your first day of school is the 5th, and this is going to be module 1, which is only a week long. That's why I'm not talking about it. All the other modules are 2 weeks long. So module 2, your average ordinary module, that's 2 weeks long. It goes like this. The module opens up at midnight on Thursday. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 days to get your anatomy assignment due. The first assignment for every module is anatomy related. So we're going through the respiratory system for the second module. Your first assignment, your anatomy assignment, is going to be based on the lungs. So you're going to have to tell me about the apices, the apex. You're going to have to show me, how many lobes does the left versus right have, the bronchi, the trachea, all of that good stuff. Anatomy assignment, it's not that difficult. You just got to do it, pass it in. So that's due on the first Sunday. You have this whole week to watch those videos, do your reading, understand the material, because the following Sunday you have one of those silly fill in the answer tests that I do. Basically, all I do is I take the multiple choice test that I'm going to give you, and I make some fill in the blank questions out of it. That's used as a study guide. That is your second assignment. So there's assignment 2. Not every module is going to have a third assignment, but for this one it does, and that's going to be due the Wednesday before the exam. And then on Thursday, 2 weeks after it's opened, is your exam. So one easy way to think of this is every Sunday, something is due. Okay, whether it be anatomy or a fill in the test, fill in the blank quiz test, practice test, whatever, it's always due on Sunday. If there is a third assignment, it's going to be Wednesday before an exam. Okay, that's really all you need to remember. And then the process starts all over. Module 3, it's going to open at midnight. And then you have your 2 weeks. So this Sunday down here, the 29th, your anatomy assignment's going to be due. And like I said, just keep following that pattern. The exceptions to this rule are Module 1. Because Module 1, we're not going to go over pathology. We're going to be going over pathology terminology. So I guess it is still pathology, but pathology terminology. So it's really just understanding definitions of words. That's really it. And so I'm going to give you a week for that. You have 2 assignments due on Sunday the 8th. One of them is a quiz on the syllabus. I want to make sure that you look at the syllabus, you understand the syllabus, you understand how this module works, how this course is going to be graded, all of that good stuff. So get ready for a quiz on Sunday the 8th. And then you also have an assignment, a fill-in-the-blank assignment. So you just have to make sure you understand all of the terminology that's being discussed. Use that as a practice test, and then you have a test on Thursday, September 12th. All tests are open from 6 in the morning until the end of the day, so 11:59 p.m. You can take it anytime you want during the day. Take it on Blackboard, submit it through your own computer, and there you go. And so that's pretty much it. As long as you understand that, you understand how this course is going to work. So hopefully there aren't any issues with that. So I think that's about it. If you have any specific questions or have any, if there's something that I could have covered better, please let me know. You can either email me or come up and see me in my office, or you could also put it under class questions and I will answer it there too. So that's it. I'll see you all later. Bye.